5 men vanish after a college basketball game in California. Months later, their bodies are discovered scattered across a frozen mountain range. No clear reason. No explanation. This is the chilling mystery of the Yuba County Five. On the night of February 24, 1978, 5 friends attended a game at California State University, Chico. Bill Sterling, Jack Hoot, Ted Weiher, Jack Madruga, and Gary Mathias. Each of them had mild mental disabilities or schizophrenia, but they were capable, independent, and socially active. They were excited for the game. They never made it home. Their Mercury Montego was later found abandoned in the Plumas National Forest, a remote, mountainous area nearly 70 miles from their hometown. The car wasn't stuck, the tires were fine, and the gas tank still had fuel. There was no damage. No indication of why they left. Yet for some reason, they abandoned it and walked into the freezing wilderness. Months later, after the snow had melted, the first bodies were discovered. Ted Weiher was found inside a U.S. Forest Service trailer, wrapped tightly in sheets. He had slowly died of starvation and exposure, even though the trailer had a working heater and enough canned food to survive for months. Nothing had been touched. Not far away, the remains of Sterling, Madruga, and Hoot were scattered across the forest. The men had apparently died in the cold, trying to survive. But the 5th man, Gary Mathias, was never found. Only his shoes remained inside the trailer. The questions surrounding the case are endless. Why leave the car? Why didn't they use the food or turn on the heater in the trailer? What drove them so far off course, into such dangerous terrain? There are many theories. Some suggest Gary Mathias suffered a schizophrenic episode that caused the group to act irrationally. Others believe they were running from someone, possibly a third person seen with them the night they disappeared. That individual was never identified. Some believe it was simply a tragic accident, a chain of confusion, fear, and bad decisions that ended in disaster. But even that doesn't explain the untouched food, the unlit heater, or the eerie calmness of their actions. The case is often compared to the Dyatlov Pass incident in Russia. Both involved groups of people who abandoned shelter in freezing conditions without any obvious cause. Both ended in death. And both remain unexplained. Why did 5 men walk away from a perfectly functioning car? Why didn't they save themselves when help was so close? And what really happened to Gary Mathias? Leave your theory in the comments. And subscribe to Beyond the Tape for more chilling mysteries that remain unsolved.